Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition, the edition that is configured or arranged so that you can manifest better. How it does this is simply using audio as the message carrier. Reason being, with the audio, you have to supply the images, conjure up things from your subconscious. It is not something given to you already on the screen. Let's say that you go to a movie and you want to see a sci-fi, scary movie, whatever. Whatever they put on the screen sets your imagination standards. In other words, you're really not using your imagination. You are simply taking in what is on the screen. Now, that's normal and understandable, but over a period of time, what that does is weaken your imagination. You see it all the time, especially some of the computer programs that deal with math and that sort of stuff, or even if you go to a grocery store. It used to be a time when the cashier counted out the change. They don't do that anymore. Automatically, the change comes up on the screen and they know exactly what to give. People stop thinking at that point. They let the machine take over. Well, that's the same thing that happens when you're looking at moving pictures, video, on any kind of a screen. You sublimate, you bury your imagination and acquiesce or join in on the action on the screen. We don't want to do that. We want you to make sure that you're exercising your imagination so you can manifest better. And the other advantage to doing this too, all you see on the screen is the layout of tarot cards. You can get up, have a cup of coffee, a tea, sandwich, soup. Doesn't make any difference. Cereal, doesn't make any difference. You can get it as long as you're listening. You're not missing a thing. You're still exercising your imagination and still benefiting from a fabulously magnificent, beautiful manifesting tarot reading. So, let's get to the action here. We have two rows, as you know, bottom row, top row. Middle cards on both rows are significant, and we start in the bottom row. Center card is an oracle card. Truth be told. And the number, sort of up in the center of the card, is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. Fives are always a change in direction or transition, something like that. Something is about to transit somehow, to change. And truth be told is pictured with an owl. Owls are supposed to be, historically anyway, very intelligent, very wise, all-knowing. And you see there, opened up in front of the owl, is the future. Truth be told. And the owl is standing on a mask. I think that refers to much of what we do in our life. We wear masks. At home, with the kids, with the spouse, with the friends, at work. Doesn't make any difference. We wear different masks in different places, usually. That masks the truth. After a while, it gets all conflated, confusing, and you just kind of sort of lose your way. You figure, what the heck is true? And it's usually a crisis point that brings us to ask that question. The truth be told. So that's the overriding theme of today's Manifesting Tarot reading. I call it the Holy Grail. And as you can tell on the screen, it gets spelled a little differently. I could do holy, H-O-L-Y, but I put in a W. Like holistic, often very, you can put in a W there and spell holistic. Well, I do the same thing here. The Holy Grail, the essence of you. That's what you're looking for. That's truth be told. You are looking for you and your Holy Grail, your complete Grail. So let's go to the left bottom row. Knight of Cups. Knights always give us gifts. Cups are always love, right? Emotion. So the Knight is bringing in introspection in a very loving way, in a very gentle way, in a very positive way. And that's significant because if you are looking for the Holy Grail, W-H-O-L-Y, the entire thing, If you're looking for your core, your center, what is your Holy Grail? A great way to begin that journey is with the energy from the Knight of Cups. Gentle, sensitive, caring, nice energy. At some point, however, you're going to have to make a decision. The lovers indicate same. Now, lovers certainly have to do with relationships, union, harmony, but choices. In the original tarot, the lover's card was the choice card. Got to choose. Two things that are attractive to you, two things that you're used to, two things that you're relatively comfortable with, but you got to choose one. Difficult. And that's why it's so important to have the Knight of Cups as the first card, that gentle, that sensitive, that loving, supportive energy as you have to make this choice, because the next card is death. You're going to have to give something up. Doesn't mean that you're going to die, but something in you, some bondage, some addiction, maybe even despair. You got to give it up. If you are looking for the truth to be told, if you're looking for that holy, that complete grail within yourself, you got to give up something. And I am thinking the self-criticalness, the despair, those things are ready what you to give up. And all that goes with it. And that's where it gets a little difficult, because it might have a large impact in your lifestyle. But remember, you started out with the Knight of Cups, that loving, sensitive, supportive energy. And the last card on the bottom row is the Moon. I love this here, because the Moon really gives us a sense. It's intuition, right? It's intuition. You can't see everything. Even in a beautiful full moon, you can see a lot, but it's not like midday, beautiful sunny day. You can't see everything. You got to kind of feel your way through. And that's, again, what supports the Knight of Cups, the first card that we looked at. Positive, sensitive, using your intuition. It is amazing to me, and I do it myself, how often we do not pay attention to our gut, how often we do not pay attention to our intuitive side. It's all data driven, Yeah, it's all data points, and we got to get this, and algorithms and solve it. That's in your head, and that's okay to a certain extent, and that's even useful sometimes. But in the end, your gut never, ever lies to you. Truth be told. Truth be told. And so this intuition, this loving intuition, supportive intuition, will help you to make a choice to remove the negativity in your life, wherever it stands, and to move forward. We go to the second row in a support of what I just said, Ace of Cups. Aces are always, always, always exclusively you, because your life begins with you. You want to find the perfect love of your life, then you be the perfect love in your life to yourself. That doesn't mean selfish, doesn't mean narcissistic. Truth be told. And this is a journey to finding your Holy Grail, your holistic grail, your inner grail. Okay? If you will, the Ark of the Covenant, Indiana Jones reference there to the Holy Grail. Except we're spelling the word holy different. It's W-H-O-L-Y, right? Holy, the holistic grail. Again, here we enter the next row and we find what's important: love, support. Next card over is Ten of Swords. You've spent a lot of time trying to figure all of this stuff out. You've gotten to a point now, and there's a lot of stuff going on astrologically that's powerful juju. You've spent a lot of time over the last few years trying to figure this whole doggone thing out. Truth is, your intuition, your gut's already figured it out. Admitting it or not, that's the problem, isn't it? So it is time to move from your head to your heart, to your spirit, to your essence. Find that holy, that complete grail within you, that contact. That's what's going to make the difference for you. It's time to quit thinking. Ten of Swords says that's enough. Not doing it so much. I mean, you still got to think, but not that super comprehensive, focused, trying to figure it all out with your head, because your heart, your gut, your intuition, that's where the truth is being told. Next card over is the Knight of Swords. Knights, again, as I always say, bring you gifts, and the Knight of Swords brings you incisiveness, acting with certainty. You may find that you are ready to tap into your intuition, to find your own personal Holy Grail, to find your own personal truth. And it surprises you, because up to this point you've kind of backed away, shied away from it a little bit, because it changes things. But you're ready for it now. Knight of Swords says so. You're ready to step forward. You're ready to integrate all of these things. There's a wholeness. That's why I referred to the Holy Grail. There's a wholeness to you that you are beginning to tap into. You're ready. You have not been ready up to this point. Yeah, you've had little teases, little chances, little, hey, maybe I'll, and then you suck your toe in the water and said, nah, it's too cold. You're ready for it now. You are beginning that journey now. And again, upper row, center card, critical card. This is the vice versa card. And it turns out we have the High Priestess. What are we talking about? Everything we've been mentioning up to this point: intuition, wisdom, your subconscious mind. This woman lives with contact in her Holy Grail, her wholeness. That's what it's about. That you tap into your essence, your core, and you make that positive, powerful connection. So it's very clear, if you're looking for the truth to be told, and you are, what you have to do is quit thinking your way through it, feel your way through it. You've known that for the last several years. You've been given insights periodically over the last several years. You know what to do. It's just taking that first step that's so tough. You're ready now. You're ready for the truth to be told. You're ready to touch your holy, that is holistic, grail. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. And the timing is perfecto. So that's the reading for today. Back tomorrow with another Tao Manifesting Tarot reading. Hope you're here with me. If not, between now and the next time you and I have a chance to get together and do tarot together, peace and blessings.